The short Springbok was a two-seat, all-metal reconnaissance biplane produced for the British Air Ministry in the 1920s. Altogether 6 aircraft of the Springbok design were built, but none entered service with the armed forces. Design. The Springbok fuselage was of streamlined monocoque construction mounted onto the lower wing and almost filling the gap between the upper and lower wings. The wings were single bay, of unequal span and unequal chord, constructed of steel spars with an aluminum S3/3 a Springbok fabric covering S3B chamois. The ailerons were on the upper wing only. The crew of 2 sat in tandem open cockpits, with a cutout in the upper main plane for the pilot's head. The observer gunners sat behind the pilot, just behind the upper wing. The tail unit comprised a braced monoplane tail near the fuselage top with a single fin and rudder. The undercarriage was of the cross-axle type, situated under the nose and complemented by a tail skid at the rear. History. The Springbok traces its history from the pioneering all-metal short Silver Streak, which was exhibited at the Olympia Aero Show in 1920. The Air Ministry had purchased the Silver Streak and subjected it to structural tests for 2 years at R.A.E. Farnborough. When in due course the Air Ministry issued a Bristol Fighter Replacement Specification 1921, Short Brothers contracted to deliver 2 S-3 Springbok I two-seat reconnaissance biplanes, J6974 and J6975, on 30 November 1923. The second of the 2 prototypes, J6975, crashed near Martlesham when it spun in shortly after takeoff, killing the pilot. The cause was diagnosed as rudder blanking during spinning, and a new wing design was prepared for the Springbok Mk2, of which 6 examples, later reduced to 3, were ordered in 1924. Powered by a 400 horsepower Bristol Jupiter IV radial engine, the S-3 Springbok I was a truly all-metal aircraft, with a duralumin monocoque fuselage and 2 bay, equal-span wings. The strength-weight factor of the main planes was disappointing, and the Air Ministry ordered 3 more Springboks with lighter, fabric-covered wings attached directly to the lower fuselage and a redesigned tail assembly. The first of these S-3A Springbok IIs, numbered J7925-J7927, was flown by Short's chief test pilot J. Lancaster Parker at the Isle of Grain on 25 March 1925. The S-3B chamois was produced in response to specification 30/24, as was the Vickers Vespa. The airframe of the first Springbok II, J7295, was adapted to take the more powerful 450 horsepower Jupiter VI. Its first flight took place at Lymm Aerodrome on 14 March 1927, also flown by Lancaster Parker. The tests, from 27 April 1927 by Aeroplane and Armament Experimental Establishment, A&AE, then at Martlesham Heath, determined that its performance was disappointing and the only prototype was scrapped. Operators: United Kingdom, Aeroplane and Armament Experimental Establishment, A&AE. Specifications: Springbok I. Data from Short's aircraft since 1900. General characteristics: crew, 2. Length, 26 feet 11 in. 8.20 meters. Wingspan, 42 feet 0 in. 12.8 meters. Height, wing area, 463 feet squared, 43 square meters. Loaded weight, 4,080 pounds, 1,850 kilograms. Power plant, 1 times Bristol Jupiter IV air-cooled radial engine, 400 horsepower, 300 kilowatts. Performance, maximum speed, 105 knots. 121 miles per hour, 195 kilometers per hour. Armament. Guns. 1 times 0.303 in. 7.7 millimeters. Lewis gun. See also. Related development. Short silver streak. Related lists. List of aircraft of the RAF. References. Barnes. C. H. 1967. Shorts aircraft since 1900. London. Putnam. External links. Menders. Ton. 9 November 2005. Forum Post Reshort Chamois Air Warfare Forum Post. Retrieved 18 January 2007.